Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be doing a recipe. I love to cook and y'all know that, and I'm here in the place that I was before. That one time I made a video and y'all liked it, so I'm gonna make another video. I have Danae filming for me again.
Hey!
She's gonna be my featured guest. And so today I decided I want to make something Trini, you know, because I'm Trini. I want to like keep reminding y'all that I'm Trini. So I'm making coconut bake and Geera chicken. So it took me a long time to decide what I should cook for y'all because I wanted it to be something that I never really cooked before, but I kind of know what I'm doing. So the chicken I feel confident in. The bake, not so much. Let me show you what the bake is supposed to look like. Yeah, so this is what the bake is supposed to look like. Like it's a bread, but it's just baked like a bake. I don't know how to explain it. But it's a bread basically, and it has coconut in it. I'm not good with dough. I'm not good with bread. I don't know how to do it that well. I've actually never made bread by myself. So, you know, we just gonna be trying today. Let's pray. Let's pray. Say your own prayers. Let's pray that it's gonna be good, okay? And also, because this is like my first video, I'm gonna like have Danae and my other friend ask me questions so they get to know me. So it could be interesting, you know what I mean? So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do is tackle the bread. Oh, also, sorry, I'm like all over the place. I'm gonna show y'all how to make Trinidadian green seasoning. Sorry, it fell. I'm gonna show you how to make Trinidadian green seasoning, which is the basis of all our seasoning for our meats. With that being said, obviously there's a lot to do, so let's get started. Okay, so for the for the bake, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm looking at recipes. So this is not like me trying to teach y'all something. We're just bringing y'all along the process, okay? So I'm gonna go through the ingredients for the bread, right?
All right, guys, so I'm about to ask Geera her first question from, you know, all her fans. That's me. So what is one of your favorite Trini cultural aspects? So what's like your favorite? Like, is it the food? Is it the music? Is it the festivals? Like, if you had to pick one aspect of our culture.
Okay, one aspect of Trini culture that I like is that how much different like cultures is in the culture. So like the fact that we have so much like different cuisines that like is so common to everybody. So everybody eats like roti, everybody eats pilau, everybody eats like the Chinese food, and not just the food part, but just in general. I enjoy that we say things that come from Indian culture, come from French, come from all that. I just think that's very cool and how inclusive we are in that way.
Thank you.
All right, start with the coconut. Lord. So, to take this rolling pin, I'm gonna hit it, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna get my anger
Deja
out.
vu.
I'm gonna get my anger out on this. Oh, I'm scared.
Second question. Whose face are you thinking of right now? He who shall not be named.
Okay. Many people. You know who you are. Alright. But this coconut seems like if you're not gonna budge. It really scared me. I'm scared. We're going outside so we don't make noise. Okay, I see a crack.
First of all, the rolling pin is.
How did that happen? Here we are, getting somewhere.
Island gal.
Island girl.
Make a picky
Island
English.
girl. Me a Dominican girl.
Ta-da!
Okay, got my work out in. So next we're gonna deshell it and grate it, and it'll be done, Mike. Okay, so for the dough, I'm adding 2 cups of all-purpose flour to the bowl. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt. and then 3 tablespoons of butter. I know there's probably a better way to do this, but we're not perfect over here.
We're organic, okay?
Yeah, come on now, realistic. Okay, so I have to mix this together first before I add anything else, and then while I'm mixing it, Danae will ask my second question.
Get it together. Tell us the most extreme thing you've done to get your way.
Let me say, I have a story.
Okay.
So when I was younger, right? This is not really the same thing, but it's basically the same thing. When I was younger, right? I was a good child. Okay, let me just say those terms. I was like the child that was not as adventurous as, you know, my brother. And my brother used to steal food, like consistently steal food, like steal snacks. Like he wasn't allowed to have certain snacks, he would just take it. And I wouldn't do that. I was too much of a scaredy cat. So one time my mother made like fried chicken for like Sunday lunch, and I kept going to the fridge, taking one. So I was doing something bad. And I kept going to the fridge and taking piece after we ate already. So then I realized there was one more piece and I wanted it. I don't know what was going on with me. And I was like, Mommy, can I have this piece of chicken? And she was like, yeah, go ahead and take a piece. And I was like, I just want to let you know it's your last piece though. And she was like, why? How all the chicken finish? She was like, I make all that chicken and all the chicken finish? Kenyan. And she called Kenyan and was like, why you eat all the chicken? And
Exactly.
he was like, I did not eat the chicken. And he was telling the truth, but she was like, why are you lying? There's nobody else who steals. Yeah, she was like, nobody else steals like food except for you. Like, obviously you're the person, like, you know. And he's like, I swear it's not me. She was so mad at him because she was just like, just stop lying, just tell the truth. And I was just like, well, I don't know how I was, like 10. And like she was doing that while my dad was sleeping in her room, and she put him on his, like, this might sound like, yeah, abuse, but it's not abuse, you know, parents have to do what they have to do. But she put him on his knees until she didn't beat him or anything, until he told the truth, and he didn't budge, as he should not, you know, he didn't do it,
because
you
he
know?
didn't do it.
And I was like, just say you did it. And she was just annoyed at him. Like, it was like an hour or so pass of him just saying like he didn't do it. And so my dad,
and you sick boy, you sit down there and watch your brother suffer.
Right. Wait, let me add the recipe. Let me actually add. Okay, hold on. Just a pause. I'm adding the coconut, the 1 cup of coconut to the mixture, and then I'm gradually adding the coconut milk. That's 3/4 cups of coconut milk. That's the story. So yeah. So basically, she was like yelling at him while my dad was sleeping, and my dad was just fed up. He was tired. He heard what was going on in his sleep, and it was going on for a long time. So my dad woke up and he was like, why you keep lying? Like, what's the point of just lying? Like why you being a liar? And he got very mad. And my dad never really beat us much, but when he did beat us, I really got beat. But when he did beat, like, it was scary. So he like got a lot of, my brother ended up getting like licks, like a lot of licks. And the whole time I was crying and I was like, just say you did it, just say you did it. And he's like, but I didn't do it. And so I really feel bad. And he never knew that I was the one who ate all the chicken until, I don't know why he didn't assume it was me. Like, who else would it be?
Right, like I'm one of the dog.
Right, like we didn't have a dog there, you know? But yeah, until like 10 years later, and he still is like pissed. But you know,
He just bring it up.
he's like, he's still pissed, like, exactly.
I'm weak and you sit down and crying at him. And he wouldn't just say you did it.
Please, just say you did it. And he was like, I did not do it. I'm like, just say you did. Anyway, let me show you. I still have to add a little bit more.
Yummers.
It don't really look like much.
Oh, by the way, guys, that question was from Bryce. Shut up, Bryce.
Shut up, Bryce. That's not homeboy.
He's in Scotland right now. Everybody do a Scottish accent for Bryce. Mine wasn't even Scottish.
I'm Scottish. Fiona. Donkey.
All right. So my question for you is, what is one activity or thing that you wish you did more of while you were in Trinidad?
Okay, this is an easy answer. I wish I was able to just drive around more. Like, when I got my license, I like immediately left, and my parents was not trying to have me driving around.
But where would you go though?
Okay.
What do you think? Or do you just like the freedom to like go by your friends and stuff?
Yeah, just the freedom. I would probably go to the beach, like honestly, that's what I would do. Go to the beach. I'd probably like I would have the freedom to like go like like Blanche shares and like just have like I wish that like I took advantage of like the island life and like I also wish that I appreciated the sun more, the sun more. Like I was just so used to being in the island that like now I'm so sun deprived and like the winter be making me sad. So I wish I just was outside in the sun more.
Right.
So this is a little too wet. I'm gonna add some flour to this, right?
Would you make the first move ever like to take a guy on a date? Or you'd always wait for him to ask first?
I probably
She's stumped.
so like stressed about this question. Wait, hold on, just a little progress. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour.
Let's take a look at it. Let's get in there.
Yeah. A little too much.
Flour.
Okay. But yeah, I'm not necessarily opposed to making the first move. Like the more I like grew up, I realized I'm not opposed to making the first move. I'm also a lover of shy men. So how do I like shy men but don't want to make the first move? But I don't think that in terms of a date, actually I might do that. If it's just like like we should hang out type of thing. But I don't think that it should be like, I feel like that should be it. After that, like you have to start like reciprocating. Like you can't just be relying on me. Like I'll feel dumb if I'm just like the only person. So actually, as I grow up, I'm not opposed to be like women making the first move. But you just can't be desperate.
Right.
Just be like, hey, do you think we could hang out? Am I personally there yet? No. There's a lot of rejection issues that I have to deal with. But all power to y'all girls. Put the power in your hands, you know?
Who would even reject you? Look at her.
You'd be surprised. I'm done with this effing dough. So freaking fed up. Alright, so the dough over there, like we waited for the oven to preheat. So in the meantime, I'm making green seasoning. Now green seasoning is very important, so that's why I'm teaching you how to make it. Because it is like the basis of all the seasonings that we use on our meats. So we use it for fish, beef, all the different things. Like this is the basis and then you add on top of it. So to make it, you need bandana, shadow benny. If you don't have cilantro, this is the same thing. This is like the cousin of cilantro. It literally has the same flavor. Some onions, some pimento peppers, and some garlic. So usually I just add white vinegar, but I don't have none, so I just add in water, salt, and pepper. People add like mustard. People add mustard. People add all types of stuff, but the basis is
What's that, garlic powder?
Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Go.
Just shake it up.
What? Ooh, this is so watery. So I'm gonna add the rest of these stuff in it. So I'm gonna add the rest of the green seasoning.
Can I smell it?
Yeah. It smells so good, y'all.
The pepper went straight through my nose. It's in the back of my throat. It smells real good though.
Yeah. The smell of Trinidad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna add the rest and blend it up.
Shake it up.
So let's go back to the bread, okay? And then we'll deal with the chicken. So we can just put the bread in the oven. Let me down, baby. I don't know it. So I'm flouring the pan. Don't worry, it's getting everywhere, but it's okay. I have a dough here. It's supposed to be more moist, they say. So I'm gonna put it on and like press it up. A telltale sign of bake, especially cooking a bake, is the fork holes. So science. So y'all, I have my chicken here getting ready. Let me just say this. In this house, we clean chicken. We soak chicken, we wash chicken. Do not ever think to serve chicken that has not been cleaned, vinegared,
Limed,
watered. Please. Okay, so I have my chicken here. This is chicken thighs because that's my favorite part of any meat.
same.
It's juicy. But yeah, you can use whatever part. You can use breast, you can use like any part you want chicken. And you can also use whatever meat. But you know when you're cooking with other meat, you have to do it differently. Okay, so I have the chicken here and I'm about to start seasoning it. So this is Geera. Geera is the Hindi word for cumin. But the thing about this Geera, this cumin is that it's roasted, which is why like I just prefer it. But you can use cumin and it'll taste fine. Like I've used cumin, regular cumin, it was fine. Cumin powder. But I gotta wait. It's very strong flavor. Let me season anything we use this first, right? Then I'm gonna add the cumin. I mean the Geera. And then you add the rest of your season. So add in like all-purpose like Goya, salt, onion powder, black pepper, garlic powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper, not too much. And I like that ketchup. A little bit of butter. There's something my aunt showed me. It's actually like not really. This is like the Kerrygold, which is my favorite. Adding it. So I actually like to mix it with my hand. If you don't like to do that, don't do it. Do what you want to do, but I mix it with my hand, and my hands are clean. So yeah. And then I low-key do this random thing where I just poke holes in the chicken. So I feel like, because I just feel like it's getting it, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna leave this to marinate for like 30 minutes at least. But you can leave this to marinate overnight. You can put it in the freezer and just have it. The longer you leave it, the better it tastes.
So, name your top 3 pet peeves.
This is not my top 3, but these are just 3 pet peeves, right? I don't like when I'm like walking somewhere and people are walking in front of me and they just stop walking. That just irks me. Or like, let's say like they're in front of something that's important, like they're just like taking up space in front. Like for example, like in the cafeteria in school, like I hear people stand up in front of like the drink machine and just talking. Move! Move! Like, because I'm just like, there's a purpose for this. That many people will be coming here. Move. Like, I hear people are unaware of themselves in spaces because I'm very hyper aware of myself in spaces. So just like when people just like, just do it. Just move. You can't stop on people.
Inconsiderate.
Right. I also don't like, I feel like all of these tag together with like just not being aware of yourself. The other thing I don't like is when people like walk or like they drag their feet when they walk in. But that's not really as annoying as when people just walk hard, like when they're stomping. Like people just like, you know, people have like a heavy foot and they just like that irks me. But the thing is, these things irk me because my parents would be like yelling at us if we did that. So I don't like that. And I also don't like when people like are around me and they breathe like.
Oh my god, y'all. It reminds me of somebody in my school.
Like, and the thing is, people might have health issues. So I be like holding it in. You might have a breathing problem, that's fine. But I'm very aware, like when I hear somebody breathing around me, it's like, no, what's going on with you over there? Let's deal with this. Let's get it together. Like, what's going on?
Right. Did you bring your inhaler today?
Like, I don't know. I just think, and I just feel bad because it could be health issues, but like, I can't help that it's a pet peeve. I can't help that it annoys me. But yeah, those are some of my pet peeves. Alright, so we're gonna start with the Geera. So we're gonna start cooking it on the stove. I have some oil heats in here and I'm just gonna like put some onions to saute. Right, so now I'm gonna add the chicken to it. I'm very ready. I'm gonna taste this piece. This piece broke off, so I wanna taste it, okay?
Same.
Taste it.
Body of Christ. I can eat this plain.
Yeah,
That's how you know you make good bake when you can eat things plain.
Thank you. So look,
Don't
you
mind
see?
it's a bit misshapen.
Yeah. It's like me.
Shut up.
So we see how it's spraying water. It's just gonna mix it. Right? And then I'm gonna just keep mixing it so it could be even, and I'll just put a cover in it again. And then we will season it. I just kind of wanted to cook, to season up a little, to cook down more. And then. Okay, so come and look at it. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna add some more of the cumin powder for color and for just for more flavor. Let me taste it. I don't think it needs anything. Bro, that's when you know you season. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here to cook down and get color. Because I don't want it to be light skin. I want it to be dark skin. So I'm gonna let it cook down, get color, and then
Brown skin.
soak up. So yeah, I'm gonna let it cook down a little bit and get more color, and then we'll probably add a little bit more Geera and some more shadow benny. Okay, so you see how it's not as light because I let it cook down a little bit. So I'm gonna add a little bit more Geera and I'm gonna mix it up. I think I'll add a little bit of water for gravy. And then I'm taking fresh shadow benny, so cilantro. I find it tastes really good when you just add fresh stuff to it. Mixing it up, and it's basically done, y'all. You're practically finished with this light skin bake. But it's fine.
You like light skin?
I like all skin. We are the world. Okay,
Let's go.
All right, so
Wow,
look at
looking
it.
nice and brown.
Yeah, I don't know if it's capturing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's looking as brown in the camera, but
This time, yeah, light in it. And I'm gonna eat it with bread. So let me cut it. This is kind of like scary for me. Like I'm a little bit nervous because it could be not good on the inside. This piece, nobody getting this piece because it flies. All right, this is also the scary part when you cut inside. And we eat like we eat like Geera pork, and
hey.
I'm like a chef. Like, what's the difference between this and your grandma coconut bake? What's the difference? Tell me. Explain.
Well, maybe this.
Okay, like not that. Everybody just starts with somewhere, you know. But yeah, so we eat the Geera chicken with like hops, but hops is too much work. So we do coconut bake, and then you put the Geera chicken in it, and you know, because we didn't have any bones, we'll what's the word? Because we didn't have any bones, you could just put it in like this. If you had bones, you'd have to like eat it differently, you know. But oh my god, look at this meal. No, because I need somebody to eat this who haven't eaten it before.
Oh, like really?
Yeah. Oh, like a common taster. Alright. Sure, you eat chicken by itself first. You have to like definitely act like it tastes good regardless of how it tastes.
Wait, we don't know if she's acting or not. It's good?
No, it's so good.
Is it too spicy?
It's not really spicy at all. It's not really that spicy.
I want to taste it.
What do you
Like,
know?
It's like a slight spice, but I'm like used to. That's so good.
Give me one.
I wanna
Come on now.
Get your reaction.
We eat it with the bread.
Yeah, so you can eat this. That's what you. Wait, I said we're gonna get a reaction!
That was so good. And like the flavors sneak up on you.
Give me some of this bread.
I can have this one?
Yeah.
Yo.
Wait, we have to
Girl,
have
what
the
she
apple J.
doing?
Okay, so
The who?
the apple J.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay guys, so we're gonna enjoy the food. I'm so excited to eat it. And we have J, which is a drink from Trinidad. So we're gonna wash it down with that. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me cook and get to know me a little bit. And keep watching my videos when I continue to post them, okay? So, cheers!